Luc Mullinder, who's out on the golf course. Luc, how is the golf game going right now?
Man, I just want to confirm the rumors, guys. I was terrible at this the last time I tried it, and I'm terrible at it again. So
I thought you were turning the corner.
I got what?
I thought you were turning the corner with your golf game.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm playing with a really good group. Well, definitely the guy who's doing nothing in the group project at the moment.
Hey.
On a scale of Charles Barkley to Barney, where are we talking on the swing?
Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
I guarantee you look good out there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely look good. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, if you're going to be shitty at golf, you got to at least look good. You know what I mean?
Attaboy.
Yeah.
8 sacks, Luc, on the day. We look up the Rider record is 10 against the Edmonton Elks. Now that it's been a couple days, I'll ask you again. How do you assess the game from the Rider side?
Well, I mean, that Edmonton O-line is horrible, man. I mean, they're just absolutely brutal. I'm glad that the fellas got their pass rush on it. And you know what? And those are games where you leave the game feeling really good about yourself. I don't care how bad the opponent is. When you're able to pressure the quarterback and you're able to sit down in the meeting rooms the next day and everybody has like a moment where they've got a really good rep on film, right? All your teammates are saying, "Oh man, great job, that's sweet." You know what I mean? Like it's one of those deals where you're building into everybody's confidence now. So you just got to harness this because Montreal, they're going to be better. Their O-line's better and their defense is better. So, and it's always a tough place to get a win.
Can you pinpoint why? I guess we can't step on the throats, for lack of a better term, of a team and just really bury them yet?
Because you're just not there yet, right? You're just not there yet in the, in the culture that you're trying to instill. I think that, it's like one of those, depending on what type of culture you have. Are you a team that, like Coach Mace, wants to go 1-0 every week? Or are you a team like Nick Saban or Bill Belichick that really doesn't care if you win or lose? They just want the process and everything that goes into that process done well, So I'm not saying that like Coach Mace has a different approach than Coach Saban does. But, again, it's kind of as long as you continue to learn what you're seeing on film and continue to make adjustments, you'll be all right in the end. But, right now the Riders aren't there yet. They're still doing some good things. They're still a little bit, that is probably one thing, like 2 weeks in a row now, where in BC you probably have the same message as the Edmonton game. It's, hey, we got to finish these opponents. So, again, that goes into the way you practice. It goes away into the way you watch in film, and it goes into the way you roll out your strategy against the opponent. But Montreal, man, that's going to be a tough game.
Obviously, one of the big storylines coming into last week was Cody's return to Regina. Didn't go obviously the way he wanted. He was on his back a lot, like we said. Do you think there was any point they were actually looking at going back to Tre, or it was just going to be Cody's game all the way through?
No, if Edmonton wants the chance to compete for the West Division and get into the playoffs, they're going to have to start Cody the rest of the way. I'd rather have, if your O-line is going to be suspect and terrible, I'd rather have the guy that wants to throw the ball downfield. And I think that, you got to look at the coordinator, Jordan McSimic in Edmonton as well. He wants to throw the football, right? McSimic has had success as an offensive coordinator when his quarterback throws the football. So if all of it's the same, if the D-line's terrible, if the offensive line's terrible, then I want the quarterback there that when he has to run, he's going to want to throw it and not run it. Because running it from a quarterback position, it's great. It creates some great highlights. But at the end of the day, man, Cody gives that team a chance to win more than Tre Ford does. I think that it's the media and the CFL has really not done Tre Ford a favor. We created an expectation that's far too high for a guy like him. If he had a little bit, if he had more of a chance. I mean, it's his 4th year, guys, right? And we had this ceiling for Tre Ford for some reason, just because he was Canadian. Even when Edmonton was losing, we put on a highlight of him making a 20-yard line when you're down by like 10. Like, nobody cares. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you put that out there. It creates a false sense of hope, really, for a guy like Tre Ford. So I feel bad for him, man. I think that, he's now a quarterback that is on the downside of his career, and still, it's only 4 years in, But, again, it is what it is. This is a production-based business, and I think Cody gives the Elks the best chance to win.
I don't know when exactly we're expecting Mario Alford back, but Dre McCray, love him. He was really good in camp and preseason. Talk about an adventure every time the ball's kicked to him, Luke. Like, he's that buddy you go to the bar with. You don't know what you're going to get.
Well, I think that he's just a kid. He's young and he's excited. I think that there's been spots where Tre Ford, I think it was his second last return. I mean, it looked really good, and you saw kind of the flashes that you would want out of your punt returner, especially Dre Ford. Like, he's got that extra burst. Every good returner, Dante Hall, Mario Alford in his prime, right? I remember I played with Corey Holmes. All those returners have amazing ability to just hit a hole and then explode. And Dre's got that, and he's just going to have to watch film. He's going to have to see where his opportunities are going to be. And again, for a young cat like that, I think the problem is just pushing yourself, right? Wanting to make a play every single time out, and that's the difference right now between Mario Alford and Dre. I think is Mario Alford wants to make a play every single time too, but I think he's a little bit more patient with his skill set, and that's, you know what, Dre's got to get there.
You've already discussed that the Montreal games is going to be a harder one. Saskatchewan is always notorious for having wild games in Montreal. As a player, why is Montreal so hard to play in?
Well, well, depends which version of the SportsCage you want here. So it's obviously a long way to travel, guys. It's your body gets a little bit discombobulated. I think that the Riders are going to do themselves a favor here by leaving a little bit earlier than they normally do for an East Coast game. It's just, and you know what? Honestly, the fans are great. That is an electric building to play in when the Montreal Alouettes are playing well, and it's a good thing that they're playing well right now. Wow, that was an awesome answer.
Skirted that. Okay, we'll let you. Well, let you get back to your golf game, Kay.
Yeah, just everybody knows me.
You're all good. You're all
like,
good.
Wow, Luke just did a really good job of being political, right?
You're all good. If it wasn't August long weekend, actually, I was going to come to that game. And
listen, boys, you just don't want to lose to St. Catherine Street, right? The Montreal Alouettes are hard enough. You just don't want to lose to St. Catherine Street.
Yeah, I was going to say the Rue St. Catherine flu, is it not?
Or Crescent Street. Either street can be hard on a guy. But, Luke, get back to that golf game. Just stay down on it and swing easy, right? Just stay down.
I got you, Shrink.
Swing easy. All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
All right.